Yo, what is going on, everybody? How is everybody doing? Welcome to PTA Sports Live. Hey, listen, this about to be a lit one, y'all, all right? Because it is time. It is time for our boy, Philly Notion, to stand in front of the congregation and take these shots.
Hey, you already know, my guy.
Shout out to Philly Notion. He is a man of his word. Okay, y'all. He came. He said, I'm just going to come here. I'm going to eat my humble pie. We made a little bit of a bet ski. And here we are, man. So first and foremost, I want to give a huge shout out to my guy, Philly Notion. What's going on with you, Philly?
Man, brother. Hey, listen, you already know. I'm about to kick this thing off in a second, man. I got to go ahead and humbly come on here to the gang, to the whole Giant Nation, and apologize for the way I was acting on your channel last time. Because you already know I was cutting up. And of course, hey, listen, my team right now is a complete disappointment. And we about to, I'm sure, talk about it. Y'all got y'all's rightful moment. Hey, roast it up. Hey, again, congrats. Congrats to the whole Giant Nation. Listen, I know that streak was tough. Looking at 8 games, listen, on that skid, I understand it. This was a tough game y'all won. Hey, y'all thoroughly whooped our behinds. I'm going to go ahead and say that now. We ain't stand a chance in this game. Salute to the Giant squad for handling y'all's business. But, hey, fellas, hey, you already know, brother. Let me go and do this thing right. Yeah! And salute to my boy. Cool it off, though. Hey, but you already know. Nah, brother. Warm this thing all the way up. Salute to the Giant squad. Y'all did y'all thing. Hey, listen, belt, y'all already know. It's behind here, but it's straight trash can, so we ain't even about to check that today. Absolutely not. But, hey, don't act like, hey, it's still shiny, though, brother.
Hey.
You already know.
What you said about a ring? I'm sorry, what were you saying about a ring?
I see you in full effect. Hey, you already know. Listen, we licking our wounds right now. But it is what it is. Again, I'm going to humbly stand on this. We look like straight trash can juice. We going to talk about it. But y'all know this. Hey, Philly Notion, if y'all new to this ride, y'all know what to do. Go and check me out. Go hit that subscribe and activate that notification bell. Because listen, hey, throughout this season, I'm going to give it to y'all how I'm getting it. And I ain't going to cap on my team. Again, I got high expectations for this team. We ain't meeting it right now, so I got to stand on this turd ship that we sailing right now, and we got to get this thing figured out. So, hey, appreciate the fellas for having me on. Salute to my guy, Pest. I'm ready to have some fun. Let's go and get into this, fellas.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Next up, I'm going to give a huge shout out to a first-time PTA Sports Live guest. This is my dog, all right? We got the chance to interact and talk a little bit yesterday. Thanks to my guy Kush, all right? We got the opportunity to chop it up, right? And found out that we got a lot of stuff in common. And I was like, yo, I got to have you here, man. I got to have you. So huge shout out to Authentic. How you doing today, brother?
Hey, I'm doing pretty good, man. Minus a couple troubles with my lady's car this morning I had to handle. I'm doing pretty good, man. You know, we got the victory week. Philly Notion, you a bold brother, man, to show up after that loss, man. So I got to commend you, man, because I know most Eagles fans would not show up on a podcast with 3 Giants YouTubers, especially after a win like that, a convincing win like that. But shout out to the Hub, man, for having us on last night. That was an interesting conversation, man, that we all had with the entertainer talking sports. That was a real dope roundtable, man, and got heated, and the discussion was definitely on fire, man. And I definitely appreciate the invite tonight to chop it up about some Giants football. Absolutely.
And last but not least, my dog Kush, the Hub. All right, he is becoming a reoccurring cast member on PTA Sports Live, on PTA Sports Channel, just like I seem to be a reoccurring cast member on his channel and on the Young Guns podcast. So, Kush, how you doing today, brother? What's going on with you?
I'm good, man. Shout out to everybody in here, bro. Thank you for having me on, Pest. Shout out to Philly Notion. I really did not listen. This man is stronger than I am to come on here with 3 other Giants YouTubers in Giants land, where I see only Giants fans in the chat. Philly Notion, salute to you. Shout out to Authentic, man. Had a great time with him on there last night, and he was also on the podcast previously on Friday. Yeah, last night was great, man. 3.5 hours. I don't think I would ever go that long on a stream. Hope we could replicate some here. Yeah, let's get it going, man.
lit. It was super lit. Awesome. Let's go ahead and give a shout out to those who were in the chat. Ward 21, what's going on? Kevin, how you doing?
What up, Word?
Hey, what draft pick the Sixers got tonight, Philly? You know?
I don't even know, honestly. You know, I didn't even check the draft, man. Like I know right now, I know a lot of the whole Sixer Nation right now. But I believe like Harford or something like that got traded for like Danny Green or something. So I ain't been looking at, right now I've been highly disappointed in this Eagles team right now. So I ain't even gonna lie. Like I know that probably should be my focus is the NBA draft, but I ain't taking it there yet.
All right.
Yeah, no. So like the first 4 picks already went. Anthony Edwards went first overall. Wiseman went second overall. LaMelo went third, and Patrick Williams went fourth.
LaMelo went third.
Who had the third pick?
Charlotte.
Charlotte had the third pick. Okay, and that's where they were saying he was going to go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Third. Wow. Okay. All right. That's interesting. Shout out to my boy Bradley. Hey, Bradley, 10:39 the first quarter. What happened at 10:39?
Oh, bro, the Andrew Thomas pancake, bro. That's what happened.
Is that what that was?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the little club move that he be doing.
Hey, y'all got something in Thomas, fellas. I'm gonna tell y'all right now. Yeah, that pancake. Hey, listen, I had to go look that back. Yeah, that boy is nice. I gotta say, y'all doing things in New York land, man. Let me go and start off by, if I could take the stage real quick for a minute, Pest, because I gotta humbly like congratulate, you know what I'm saying, y'all for listen, y'all have turned this whole, y'all are actually going in the right trajectory, right? So y'all got a coach that came in here again, started this thing out from the groundwork, and is building something nice right now in Giant Land. So, hey, salute to Joe Judge for, coming in, commanding this culture, and y'all headed in the right direction. So right now, how I'm looking at your overall team, again, I don't know what this season is going to bring. This whole division is wide open at this point. It's straight trash can, but it is what it is. Y'all actually have a logistical chance in this fight. So listen, if y'all continue building off of this and we continue sailing in the direction we sailing, I'm sure I'm going to be seeing y'all gloating quite a bit throughout this season because y'all doing y'all thing, and I got to salute the way y'all's whole organization's turned, brother.
Oh
man, this I'm not used to this, Pest.
Yeah,
the Philly fans I know would never give it up for the Giants, man. This is love right here.
This is my channel right now. This is a humble. This is a
what happened to Philly Notion that was captain? Yo, Philly Notion that told me the Eagles are winning the Super Bowl, bro.
Listen. Chicken Caesar wraps have broken Philly Notion, ladies and gentlemen. This is
man.
Time out. Let me go put the respect where it's at though, because you could check my previous statements also. I told y'all from the beginning. I ain't changed off that. Don't get it twisted now. But listen, coming into the beginning of this season, I know y'all didn't have any expectations. Honestly, I came on here to Giants Challenge and was telling y'all pretty much, listen, y'all got a chance to come in second place in this division. Everybody thought I lost my mind. You've been telling me that
for the longest.
Everybody thought I lost my mind, but it is what it is. I had no confidence in Dallas. I think we all know Dallas is trash can juice. But Washington, I thought they were going to be in the basement, and I thought y'all would get second. I still ain't changing trajectory. Don't get it twisted now. The Eagles, yes, sir. We better find a way to win this division. But at the same time, listen, y'all are playing competitive as I don't know what. And y'all, yes, I don't think I'm coming over that. Y'all are coming at least in second in this division. Y'all know who y'all coming behind, though. We gonna get this turd ship turned around, my guys. But at the same
time, you saw how quickly he changed up.
Notion.
Hey, so hey, Pest, let me ask y'all this. Well, I was telling y'all backstage that I didn't get to see Philly Notion early on in the Giants Eagles game on the live stream. I only got to see him like in the fourth quarter when the game was out of reach. What was the vibes like when the game started?
Oh my God! Listen, before because I was popping in and out, right? Because typically when I'm watching the game, and if I'm not on anyone's channel, live streaming, which I rarely ever live stream these games, I'm live tweeting the game. All right, that's typically what I'm doing.
Yeah, Notion was live with me.
Yeah, so I'm going back and forth between live tweet and popping in there, and Notion had all the juice. Early, he had all the juice.
Yeah.
But by the end of that game, that bottle was empty.
Straight
no,
out of
Philly
juice.
Notion was pretty quiet in the fourth quarter. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Yeah, that's what I was seeing was the
Yeah.
fourth quarter vibes. But what was the first quarter vibes like? Was he
First
turned
quarter
up?
vibes, he was.
Was he
I wouldn't
confident?
I wouldn't necessarily say turns up, but he had a good. He was a normal fan. He was,
Yeah.
normal. He wasn't necessarily turns up, but he.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey, Hub, let me ask you this, though, because fair talk, we talked before the game. We talked throughout the game, right? And what was the thing I told you I was looking for in the beginning of this game? How we start off. Listen, we put up 3 stinking points that whole first half. Oh, that was embarrassing to watch. At that point in time, oh, yeah, I knew what type of game this was about to be. And I said it previously before. We were going to come with that same amount of effort. We played y'all in game 1, trying to play catch up and come back. Ha ha. We were going to get dropped off. And that's exactly what y'all did.
Nelson, can I get that? Can I get that laugh you just did? Can I get it? Can I get it slow? Oh.
Nah, that is true. Philly Notion told me.
That's my favorite shit on this channel, yo. Is he slow most things and he's like dumpster juice.
I gotta peep, yo.
This shit is hilarious, man. I be laughing my ass off when he does it because he does it at the strangest times. Like it didn't even make sense here, but it's perfect.
Right on, fellas.
Nah,
hey,
Notion
listen.
told me
Hey,
that. Bro.
what I tell you, my guy.
He told me that like throughout the entire game. Here's the thing: I was the scared Giants fan because I said the Eagles were gonna win this. I ain't got no faith. I'm not gonna come out here and cap and pretend like I had faith. I was like, I'm not calling the win until I see the win. At halftime, I was like, I bet we got an 11-point lead, just like last time. We about to choke this. We about to go into the half. We about to just collapse like we usually do. Notion was like, nah, I don't think so, because he told me if the Eagles played this game like they played the first game, they will lose because the Giants should have won the first game. Notion knows that deep down. So that's why he's like, if they play this like they played the first game, it's not going to work. And I was like, nah, we're going to collapse. And guess what? He was right, and I was wrong, and I'm happy for that.
Listen, I'm not going to cap, yo. I tweeted at the second half when the Eagles scored early in the second half. I said, here comes the second half collapse. I knew it was coming. So I ain't going to sit here and act like I was feeling super confident third quarter. Fourth quarter, I was like, yeah, we got this. Fourth quarter, I was like, we got this. Third quarter,
you know when I switched? It was that response drive when Boston Scott went down and scored, and then DJ comes out 2 throws, and we're already like in the red zone. That's when
that was a major drive. I was confident about this game. I was on Tanner's Q&A the night before. I called 31-16, I want to say I thought it was. And I thought that Daniel Jones would have a good game. I thought that, when Daniel Jones controls the ball and he doesn't turn it over, I mean, the Giants have a great chance to win. And I was worried about Doug Peterson's game plan in this. And as sure as it stinks, bro, like he ruined this game for them. If you look at the box score and you see how they were running the ball, Miles Sanders, this the other thing I heard too. Miles Sanders don't got a 20-carry game in his whole career. He was gashing us in this game. I think it was 15 carries for 85
you know what that
yards.
Reminds me of, low key? Saquon under Shermer. Saquon probably had like 1 or 2 20-plus carry games under Shermer.
Yep.
Which is another reason a lot of fans were excited to see him under Jason Garrett. But Saquon and Miles, obviously they come from the same elk. They worked with each other. They played at Penn State at the same time. It's kind of sad to see that both of these guys are falling victim to coaches like that.
Yeah, and I think it's because they're dual threats, from the backfield.
Hold on a second.
My guy.
Hold on a second. We got the young bull in the building. We got the young bull. Bashir, what is going on with you, my little brother? How you doing tonight?
What's up, fellas? My fault I'm late, bro. I was watching the NBA draft, bro. So
Oh, I thought it was because your mom had to drive you back to that
McDonald's.
So you that Wi-Fi go into that bathroom.
Bro, I told y'all, bro. I do not eat at McDonald's, bro. McDonald's is gross, bro.
I had McDonald's last night, late as a month.
Bro, Bashir Randall the GOAT, right?
Bro, hell yeah, you sure did.
His name is Bashir Randall the GOAT, then he's right. He's not eating at McDonald's, bro. He's eating at Wendy's, bro. He's at the Wendy's Wi-Fi.
That's where the ghost eats. Yes, sir.
So now that we got 2 Eagles fans in here, I got a question for y'all, and I'm very curious about this. Okay, so Doug Peterson went on the radio the next day, right? And he flipped out on the announcers. Did y'all see that? And if you did see that, man, what would you guys think? How'd y'all feel about that?
So,
I didn't see
yeah,
that.
Bashir, I'll let you take this one, bro.
I really didn't. Yeah, I really didn't see it, but I heard about it though. I think he got every right to be pissed. He should be pissed at himself. He can't call the game. So like, I can't get upset because you're upset at yourself. You put yourself in that predicament. So, I think Doug Peterson coming out after the bye, the way he played against the Giants, it was horrendous. It was unacceptable. You know what I'm saying? And y'all had every right to win that game. So, but Doug Peterson saying he's pissed and all that stuff, good. He should be pissed. It should make him be pissed enough to where he get an OC, you know what I'm saying, like a Rich Frangrello or whoever to call plays, because Doug can't call plays. He should be pissed going into this next 5 game. He got like the brutalest 5 game stretch ever. And you know, he should be pissed. He should be pissed at himself.
What do you think, Notion?
Hey, you already know. I'm gonna go and put it out there. When Doug P came on there the previous day and said, "Cat," the next day that he came and had a press conference, you know what I'm saying? Okay, this man had an interview pretty much saying, you know what I'm saying, how mad he was at the team and, you know, how disappointed he was. And, you know, he wasn't prideful in his play call and his play calls and wasn't good enough. Then this man comes up here, I believe it's the next day, comes in front of the media team, in front of the Eagles, talking about his play calling was good. He felt he was in rhythm. You know what I'm saying? Talking about laughing at, pretty much insulting us as Eagle fans. You know, pretty much we knew, and asked the hub also. I told this man before the game, listen, we have a tendency to abandon the run. This man got up on the podium and started laughing like it was a joke that, you know, they brought up a question about the run. I'm done playing with Doug Peterson. This man ain't taking no kind of accountability right now. We all know in Eagle Land, he needs a offensive coordinator. I'm about done with half of this staff in-house, such as, you know, hey, listen, our quarterback coach can go. We got consultants. I believe we're one of the only NFL teams that don't have an offensive coordinator.
No. We're 1 of 3. We're 1 of 3.
We don't have an offensive coordinator. It's Doug Peterson and a bunch of consultants. All them consultants need to go.
So who's doing the game plan? Who's game planning?
Look, we don't know. That's what I was trying
That's
to tell
the mystery,
you, bro.
That's the mystery in Eagle Land right now.
Bro. PTA, that's what I was trying to tell you. We do not have somebody that can call plays. Doug Peterson cannot call plays. I'm trying to tell you. See, you tried to make, I made it seem like we lost. Like, I mean, we did lose, but I tried to make it seem like we lost because of play calling. I'm telling you the truth. We did. Like, he could not call plays, bro.
Now, I'm gonna tell you why y'all lost. I'm gonna tell you exactly why y'all lost. You ready? You ready to hear why y'all lost?
Yeah.
Let me listen up, man.
That's why. Sweaty.
We asked what that makes y'all
better than y'all. That's what it makes. It makes us better than y'all. It makes us better
too, though.
It makes us better than y'all. Hey, listen.
But we beat y'all too, though.
But y'all beat us on some, you know, some fluke vibes for real. Y'all know the Giants. Hey, listen, we gotta admit that the Giants collapsed in that game.
Philly Notion was not gonna give us the cap that we were here on PTA Sports. Let me tell you something, Bashir. This is the lesson that the Giants are doing. Right? Giants is doing this. This is what we're doing. Here's what the Eagles is doing. They're just
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
They're not even like slowly going down. They're just
That's true. But listen though, it just says all the ink or tick
authentic.
Oh, that's hot. I like that.
You're not the first to butcher. Don't worry. You
Shout out to you, bro.
Thank you.
But we can't be sitting here justifying wins, bro. A win is a win. You know what I'm saying? And the reason why the Eagles are doing all that stuff, I don't even, to be honest with you, I don't have an answer for that. But that's why we mad.
Oh, I got an answer.
We used to being good. Y'all are excited that y'all have 3 wins. We are upset that we have 3 wins.
I think Giants fans are upset that we have 3 wins. I mean, because we got 4 games there that we lost by 1 score. The Philadelphia Eagles game being one of them. You gotta. I mean, this was an entire collapse from a Giants team in the first game against the Eagles. Now, Giants fans today and this week are super happy about this victory because we controlled this game and controlled this victory, won by 10 points. And when Daniel Jones needed to make the play, when we were up by 7, he made the play, and that put us in field goal range to go by 3. It's literally almost identical to the first game, except Evan Ingram dropped that catch to really seal the game. Yeah. So, I mean, I just think the Eagles fans shouldn't be too happy about the first one they got against us because they skated out of there with a victory that they probably shouldn't have got. 11-point lead with what I want to say it was 9 minutes left in the game. That's a straight collapse.
Like that. When we play each other, it's always a close game. Like you can look at even like the last year when we beat y'all at home to win the division. Like if Brandon Graham that was Fletcher Cox. If Fletcher Cox didn't sack Daniel Jones, he fumbled, we lost that game.
For sure.
It's always close when we play each other. So like I said, I wasn't upset that we lost like that. I was just upset that Daniel Jones did the same play. We had no adjustments, no anything. You know what I'm saying?
No, not just once, Bashir. 2 times, but it was called back the second time.
Yeah.
So
I mean, the boy good.
Daniel Jones put the brim without the Vaseline, bro. I'm just calling it what it is. Okay? Daniel Jones killed our ass. You know what I'm saying? And we had no adjustment for
y'all saw EDP's video on it. That was hilarious.
I didn't peep it yet.
I read the title. I really didn't get around.
Yeah, the title. You could say the title since PTA's channel isn't monetized yet.
What was the title?
I can't say it.
I forgot it.
Oh shit!
That's
See, I'm gonna look it up.
I can't say.
I'll tell you one of the biggest things right now that especially stands out for our Eagles team, and I'm actually shocked because y'all are doing things also like we have no accountability on the Eagles land. Like we've been playing like trash juice for the past 3 weeks. Like you said, we skated by y'all. That very first game we played. Next game we played Dallas. Skated by Dallas the way we played. After that, of course, we saw y'all again. Got dropped off playing like straight trash juice. So we ain't got no accountability. Ain't nobody standing up to the podium in Eagle Land talking about any kind of changes. But when I cut on ESPN or, take a look at some news today, I see y'all are firing your offensive coach, Colombo.
No, our offensive line coach.
Offensive line coach.
More accountability than we even have, and y'all are winning.
That's facts, even after a win, yeah.
Terrible to even watch.
So Philly Notion, you know the whole story there? I could tell you right now.
I don't, but it looked like some accountability.
Exactly. So basically, you already know how for like the first, 6-7 weeks, the offensive line struggling, literally up until the week played you guys the first time. And me, along with every other Giants fan, have been saying since that Eagles game, the offensive line has improved a lot and has been improving week by week. We thought it was because Shane Lemieux was in, Hernandez was out, or Mark Colombo, the former line coach, was doing his job. Apparently, Joe Judge, the head coach, has been working with the offensive line since that Eagles game for all of each of those 3 weeks. But he's the head coach. He's he can't do that all the time. He wants to be a hands-off head coach. So he was like, all right, Mark Colombo, you're not doing your thing. He was gonna bring in Dave Googs, because I don't know how to pronounce his whole name. We'll just call him Googs as a kind of like a consultant, and for them to work together. Mark Colombo didn't like that, so he got fired, and now Googs is the new line coach. But hey, that tells you something, bro. Joe Judge is the reason the line has improved because he was working with them directly.
Yeah, he no nonsense. He's definitely no nonsense. Hey, for the Philly fans up in here, I got a quick little question for y'all. Because I won't front. I was high on Doug Peterson the first couple years. I thought he was doing a fantastic job over there when y'all was winning games. And I'm not a Philly fan. I don't follow a lot of Philly media, but I just want to know maybe what y'all think is the major fall off in his coaching style in the last couple of years here. Does the injuries have a lot to do with it, or what do y'all think it is?
Yo, I'm laughing at my man PTA in the room, bro. I'm sorry. Yo, that's just hilarious.
Go ahead, Bashir. You want to take it, bro? You want to take the question?
I think the biggest thing of Doug Peterson, he's just flawed. He can't call plays, man. Like there's no way you mean to tell me you at we was at the goal line, I believe. We against the Ravens. We could have won that.
But sure, I'm sorry to interrupt you real quick, bro. But we just got the best alt account comment right now, Pest.
What happened?
Which one? Is that the toes one?
Yeah. I ain't never seen that one before.
I ignore that. I ignore that one. That's weird, man. I'm not going to acknowledge
I ain't never seen that one, bro.
That's weird.
My channel has the best alt accounts. That's just what it is. But that's a weird one, man. We don't acknowledge that one. We let that. We let that shit go. That's too weird.
That's like 4 in a row right there.
That's just too weird for me. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on a second. I gotta shout out RK. Hey, RK, how's your pumpkin spice latte tonight? Is it good? Pumpkin spice latte? Listen, you know, I know. Right now, you're sitting up in your nice cozy apartment, right? You're probably I don't know the name of the singer, but making my way downtown, walking fast. That's on repeat in the background, and
Horrible, bro. Horrible, man.
Oh, man.
RK is awesome. What's going on, RK? I got to shout out RK when I see her because RK is awesome. Well, I was clowning RK hard last time she was in here, man, and she took it like a champ. So I appreciate that, man. Listen, if you got a sense of humor and you can deal with getting clowned on, because I think everybody in here except Authentic hasn't got it on this channel. But I gave him the business a little bit yesterday on
Hey, I'm from DC, bro. We definitely know how to snap, trust me.
As long as you can deal with getting the business, because everybody gets the business, all right? That's what happens.
Yeah, you got to fire back. You got to fire back.
Facts.
I'm from Philly, bro. And I'm saying we joke around all day, and you know how heated it get down here. So.
Listen, I be in Philly all the time, man. I might as well live there sometimes, man, because I be in Philly, and I love going to Philly. Listen, yo, Philly motherfuckers is crazy, man, but I love them.
Yeah.
Crazy, man. God, you motherfuckers from Philly are crazy. But I love getting to Philly.
Yeah.
Passionate fans, man. No, I want to touch real quick on Authentic's question. I know he asked about kind of, what is it, the Doug Peterson the past couple years? Or look, listen, I'm gonna tell you right now, it's been a trend since our Super Bowl year. Listen, honestly, and we got to look at that right now as the Eagle fan base. Like, we sent Frank Reich off to the Colts to go coach over there. That was the last time we had a true offensive coordinator on this team. We've been cycling through the likes of, Mike Groh, promoting people from within that ain't true offensive coordinators. So right now, I think that's one of Doug's biggest issues is this man needs to pass his play calling sheet. Bottom line, it's not getting done. Some of these plays I'm looking at in the game, like I think it was during the game, I think they lined up. We were down by, I forgot what it was, but we needed a field goal to pretty much either make it a 3-point game, but we decided to go for 2.
Yo, I thought that was the craziest call of the game because y'all was down by 4 after the touchdown, and he could have just kicked it.
No sense.
Yeah, it made no sense.
Wait a minute. Was Dougie P calling the plays when y'all won the Super Bowl that season? Was he?
No,
that was Frank Reich.
They're saying Frank Reich.
That was Frank Reich.
Frank Reich.
And that's
and that makes sense, man, because you could see a drastic fall off with the Eagles. I mean, I know a lot of people have been blaming it on injuries, but a lot of y'all injuries have been up front. Y'all been banged up with wide receivers, but usually you don't see that kind of a major fall off. And I agree, the play calling is crazy. When you got Miles Sanders back there, 15 carries for 85 yards, and you're not just pounding the rock. And Boston Scott, I want to say, had like 50-something yards. I know he had the one big run. But it was working, and he only had 3 carries. You got to get these guys to rock. I just be feeling like these coaches be trying to get too cute. And we saw that a lot with Pat Shurmur, and we saw that a lot with Ben McAdoo. And if you ain't got the personnel to get cute, it ain't going to work.
Bro, you seen, it was a stat that came out, I believe, either yesterday or 2 days ago. No, it was a couple of days ago. I made a video on it. It was 2 stats. Number one, what's the name? What's the quarterback for the Ravens again? Lamar Jackson.
Yep.
Lamar Jackson has more carries than Miles Sanders. Now you could say it because he won the ball every time. Miles Sanders did not have a 20 carry game yet, and he's 2 years into the league.
It's ridiculous.
That is coaching. Miles Sanders, with all due respect, Miles Sanders was tearing up your defense, bro.
Yeah.
He could have had his way.
Oh yeah.
His way. He could have
all day.
All day, even the Dallas game, Boston Scott was having his way. Once again, he just Doug Peterson abandoned the run and want to get cute, like you said, bro.
Yep.
And another thing that the Eagles love to do is live on past success. Oh, we did this in 2017, so it should work now. No, bro, no. The league is different now, bro. It's a different league. Like you see how the Chiefs offense, everybody want to be like the Chiefs offense, fast receivers, like all-star tight end in this snap.
Yeah, but explosive ball, yeah,
exactly. But you got to understand that the Chiefs offensive coordinator, Eric Bieniemy, is the truth. Like, if you got an OC, bro, you ain't going to have the Chiefs offense.
Yeah, and don't forget Andy Reid, because Bieniemy is the OC, but Andy Reid is calling the plays still over there. So, I mean, you got 2 masterminds on the offensive side of the ball. And I think you're right, man. I mean, when you see a coach just not commit to the run and you see him throwing the ball up and down the field, Carson Wentz, I know he threw it over 35 times. It's just ridiculous in a game that was pretty much a 2-score game the whole time. And y'all having success running the ball against the Giants' run defense, which is top 5 right now. Giants fans know what's up on the interior with this run defense.
Yeah, y'all know exactly what's the truth, bro.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I mean, with Dexter Lawrence and Dalvin Tomlinson and Leonard Williams there in the middle, it's very hard to run on the Giants. And the Eagles were having success. I think a little bit of it is because we're a divisional foe. You know, y'all kind of know our schemes a bit. But also, y'all running backs, Boston Scott has been torching the Giants for that whole streak y'all have had. Boston Scott been torching us. So, I mean, you think it would make sense for them to go back to him. That's kind of how y'all beat us the first time around this season, even though it was in the past game. It just doesn't make any sense to me that your running back not getting 20-plus carries when he's eating like that.
Right. And like I said, I call that as coaching, bro, because there's no way you mean to tell me, like, I take it back to the Dallas game. I think the first 5 carries, Boston Scott had like 45 yards, bro. Like, it was something crazy like that. And you once again abandon the run, they get cute, and then forces Carson Wentz. And I think Wentz threw 2 picks to the rookie, what's his name? Trayvon Diggs, I believe that's his name, right? The corner from Dallas.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah, right. So,
and that was the week. I just want to say that was the week I think Trayvon got like NFC Rookie of the Week or something, or Defensive Rookie.
You're right.
He's not a good cornerback, so I was surprised when he got that. He's not a good cornerback.
Yeah.
Hey, can I ask y'all fellas a question? Because, hey, listen, right now, y'all, again, I got to salute y'all for what y'all are building over there. And right now, I don't think that man definitely didn't get enough credit, you know, where he was at previously. But how y'all feel about Jason Garrett right now? Listen.
He's coming around. He's coming around.
I've been giving Garrett props all year. I thought it was a great move because you're bringing in a guy who's a divisional head coach to come in and be an OC. He has schemes on all these teams in our division already, and more importantly, when you face Dallas, you already know you got the ins and out of that roster. We know how to be able to beat teams like that now. And then I think most importantly, if you look at how the Giants have drafted since Dave Gettleman has been here, Dave Gettleman has done a fantastic job in the draft and in free agency on the defensive side of the ball. But the offensive side of the ball, we've kind of struggled, minus Darius Slayton in the draft. And I think that's where Jason Garrett, you know, that's why I want to see Dave Gettleman back, because I want to see Dave Gettleman get a few drafts with Jason Garrett there. The Cowboys had the most Pro Bowlers in the past decade on the offensive side of the ball. So I'm looking for Jason Garrett to help bring in some of that recruiting and be able to bring in some star wide receivers on this offense to be able to make us be able to push the ball down the field.
That don't mean anything. I don't care how many Pro Bowlers they have. They ain't have a rate in 25 years. I'm 17. I ain't seen them in the NFC Championship, bro.
Facts. But you know what? Not to cut you off, Pest, but this is what you never seen from the Cowboys and Jason Garrett's whole tenure over there. Tell me when they was like 4-12, 5-11. It never happened.
Yeah, 2015.
And
so we got 1 year, right? And he was there for what, 10 years?
Yeah, he was there for a minute.
And to be fair, if we're looking at his entire tenure in Dallas, right? And I'm not a Jason Garrett guy. I wasn't happy with the signing. All right, I didn't like the signing from the beginning. I didn't want him, but I said it is what it is. He's here. I'm going to deal with him. However, I did say this. So if you look back at his entire tenure with the Dallas Cowboys, right, from being an offensive coordinator to being a head coach, when did that team not have a prolific offense?
Yeah.
Never.
They've always had a good offense.
It didn't matter who was there, the quarterback, running back, wide receivers. They had a prolific offense. So, like,
I could contest to that. 2017 without Zeke, there was ass.
Without Zeke?
Yeah, there was ass.
When Zeke got hurt?
Yeah, Zeke was hurt for like the first 6 weeks or something like that.
Yeah. So when Zeke was hurt, they didn't look great, but they hung in games offensively. And then as soon as Zeke came back, they rolled right along. So I mean, like,
but
still finished 9-7. You know.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. So you could say their defense was I mean, not defense. Excuse me. Their offense. That's why I call Zeke the most important part of their team. But I think
Zeke look ass right now, though.
That's because they got no quarterback. I'm curious as to what happened in 2015. Why, because that was one season that I kind of forgot about. Why? How did they lose so many games? Did they lose a quarterback?
Tony Romo got injured.
That's when Tony Romo got hurt. Okay, so that makes sense. I mean, you get your starting quarterback out. You saw what it did to him this year, and they wasn't even winning games with Dak Prescott putting up historic numbers.
Yeah, right. That explains why they drafted him in 2016. Yeah, so me.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Like I said, just even watching that game, fellas, like, you know what I'm saying? I had to give credit to Jason Garrett. I mean, like, just watching the creative run plays. This man had Wayne Gallman out there running the ball looking like, you know what I'm saying?
I want to say this.
Wayne Gallman is revived, man.
Rondé Barber, or was it?
We had Tiki
Barber.
Yeah,
Tiki Barber,
I want to say, bro, imagine this next year. Yo, picture it. 2021 season.
Saquon yet?
Saquon Barkley and Wayne Gallman in the backfield exchanging runs.
That's a solid.
With,
That's a
with,
solid.
Solid run.
with Daniel Jones for the RPO.
That's solid.
It's going to be
That is
crazy.
solid.
And I think they need to use Wayne Gallman as more of a first down back because you saw some problems with Saquon Barkley on first downs losing yards, and you don't want Daniel Jones set up for second and 12.
I would agree if we had a good sample size with Saquon and this offensive line and the play calls that Jason Garrett is doing right now. We haven't seen that yet.
I mean, I do feel you on that, but even look back at Ben McAdoo's system and look at Pat Shurmur's system, right? Saquon Barkley had a lot of problem losing yards. He was one of the backs that was leading the league in the runs that were for loss.
He was only with Shurmur, not McAdoo. And
it reminds you of Barry Sanders a bit, you know? Imagine if Barry Sanders had a straightforward back, which that style of play was not. I'm old enough to remember those 90s days, right? People did not have two-back systems like that back in the day. You had your one workhorse, and that was that. And that's why I think that we shouldn't get too caught up in getting too cute with Saquon Barkley. Look at how CMC is being used with the Carolina Panthers. I want to see more of that with Saquon. Use him as he's a pure third down back with first down running capability. So I think we need to use him like that. I'm not saying like don't run him on first down, but you split the carries. Let Wayne Gallman take some of these first down carries. You even saw it with Devonta Freeman when we picked up Devonta Freeman. The first down yardage for the Giants completely just changed when Saquon was out the game. And I think Saquon is one of the guys who could be the best running back in the league. I mean, don't get it twisted. He got hurt and he still put up 1,000 yards. I think Saquon's a great back. But if you could utilize him like that, one, you could keep his health higher, and you have another back who you know is not going to lose more than 2 yards on first down ever.
I agree with you, but I'm going to go back to the one thing you said. And real quick, I don't want to switch into that immediately. I still want to use him as the primary first down back before I switch to Gallman because we've only seen him with Shurmur, and we just agreed just a couple minutes ago, Pat Shurmur misused Saquon just like Doug is misusing Miles Sanders right now.
Yes.
Yeah. We can definitely say, and I think they're misusing Miles Sanders even a little bit worse. But what I like about Wayne Gallman is the Giants can win games with Wayne Gallman getting 60 yards on 16 carries.
It was a blessing in disguise that Saquon got injured because the team is learning how to perform without him.
Yeah, and you're not just banking on that one superstar, man. You know, Saquon Barkley, we had games where he go for 100 and we lose the game.
And to our defense,
it's funny that you mention those numbers, man, because Gallman only had 53 yards in this game.
Yeah, and didn't look great as a Giants fan? Aren't you like, wow, Wayne Gallman is churning for yards, man?
3 yards, man. 3 yards.
Yeah, but I could believe that that stat that Authentic said about Saquon Barkley leading the league and what was it?
Runs for loss, like where you lose yards on the run.
Because that one game, was it the last game I think we played, y'all? If I'm not mistaken, he finished the game with like 50 yards, but he had like an 80-yard run. We had him in the negatives mode for the most of the game. So
I can remember multiple games like that for sure. Yeah.
Who led y'all in rushing this past game? Was it Daniel Jones again, or was it
Daniel Jones for the sixth straight time, or for the sixth time this year?
Yeah, it's Jim Schwartz. Jim Schwartz got to go.
That is pathetic.
It's pathetic. Yeah, it is.
No, I mean, again, I can't even. The way that y'all are establishing this again, I put a lot of this. Hey, you can see Jason Garrett's work going out there. I mean, it is what it is. Like, I'm not shocked. Again, Jason Garrett has played the Eagles several times in this division. He knows exactly how to, effectively run against the Eagles. He knows how to counter, the pressure that the Eagles like to bring on every play because everybody knows all of our DNs are going straight for the quarterback. So all it takes, block somebody, clear out, run a misdirection because we ain't got no discipline on the field.
Yeah.
Get our linebackers out of place because our linebackers are straight trash juice.
They stink.
And that's how you get Daniel Jones running 60 yards, or however many yards up the field untouched. So, right now, again, Jason Garrett, I think that was one of y'all's biggest offseason moves. And, with Joe Judge, the way the culture he's building that, man, y'all going to be a threat in this division. I see that now. And the Eagles got to tighten up shit because, hey, listen, again, the way this trajectory is going, honestly, these Eagles can't let this thing slip. But at the same time, if y'all continue doing what y'all are doing, y'all are building something good. I ain't even gonna cap on that.
Yo, and to round off the Jason Garrett thing, just real quick to round off that Jason Garrett thing, you got to look at the play to Slayton late in this game when I swear to you, Pat Shurmur would have tried to run the ball 3 times and tried to run out the clock. I want to say it was like 5 minutes. And I was telling my homie Tim, who I was watching the game with, I was like, they need to take their shot right now And Garrett took that shot on second down, and that really sealed the game, man. So I've only seen a few little hiccups from Jason Garrett this year. There was one time where he ran last game against Washington. He ran a reverse on like 2nd and 17 when we was in field goal range, and ended up losing the yards. But Evan Ingram came back and got the third down to put us back in field goal range, which bailed him out. But I think Jason Garrett's doing a good job, man. Just around that Jason Garrett talk, I think he's doing a damn good job.
He's improved so much since the beginning of the year because, in my opinion, he was straight trash in the beginning of the year with offensive play calling. But he's been a lot better. Dare I say, he's been great these past couple of weeks.
But see, that kind of goes back to what I've said to you in the past, Hub, in regards to the fact that I always felt like Garrett was kind of just spoon feeding this offense. Like it always just seemed like everything, like the first 4 weeks, everything was just like real vanilla and basic. Like we just trying to get our feet up underneath us, and then we're gonna do some slick stuff. And after like week 5, week 6, that's when we started to see a trick play here, a trick play there, a misdirection here, a zone read. So
real quick, I just want to say we haven't seen a trick play on special teams since they messed up that one a couple weeks ago against the Bucs.
Oh yeah.
We haven't seen a trick play on special teams since. It's like every week there was at least one trick play on special teams.
Oh, you know what you did see though? You remember when he was pooch kicking them kickoffs, man? That was giving him. I think that was against Washington, I believe. He was just kicking the kickoffs real short, and that was giving them problems, man. I want to say that they fumbled one, but they ended up getting it back. But you're right though, no real trick plays. Oh, we got the. Was that a punt or a kickoff though?
We got the fumble on a.
That was a punt.
No, it was.
That was a punt.
Was it a punt?
I think it was a punt. Because Gibson fumbled the first play of the game.
Let me think real quick.
Because we had everybody on the line. We had no. Wait, no. Wait a minute.
It was a kickoff.
It was a kickoff.
It was a kickoff.
Maybe it was a kickoff.
It was a kickoff because we had our stuff. We didn't do anything. Washington, their first offensive drive, they fumbled. We got it back. We scored. We kicked it back to them, and then they fumbled right away.
Oh yeah, they fumbled again. They fumbled twice.
That's right. Twice, bro. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, so you could throw that in. It's not really a trick kind of play, but it's
smart.
just some savvy kind of smart stuff. And then I saw Washington try to copy us on that. I saw Washington trying to do the same thing late in that game.
That's the game where y'all injured Kyle Allen, right?
What's that?
That's the game y'all injured Kyle Allen, right?
Yeah.
I just want to say, speaking of our special teams, bro.
Defense.
Speaking of our special teams, Pro Bowl voting is open. Y'all know we got to vote our defense, and now y'all better be going voting 20 times like I did yesterday.
Oh, you know it, bro.
More.
You know it.
But you got to vote in our special teams, bro. Graham Gano, Riley Dixon. You want to talk about Riley Dixon, how he looked during the Eagles game, and our long snapper, bro. They all been elite, bro.
Yeah,
that's facts.
He's our punter.
The punter?
Yeah, y'all got that man got the golden boot. Yes.
I just like I heard it go off his foot, and I was like, God damn, that was loud. And then I just saw it just fly, and I'm like, yo, he kicked out of the
he had a long one. He had a couple of really, really long ones too, man.
I had a feeling that one was going to be long because it was just when it hit his foot, it was just loud. And I was like, what the hell was that? And then I just saw the camera keep going, and I was like, he kicked that damn ball out of the building. That's crazy. Yeah.
You can see the Giants coming together, man. I mean, like the 4 weeks. The first 4 weeks is kind of like our preseason, and we look like a totally different team. I see Joel in the comments saying that, man. We did the mini camp and the preseason. If we would have had that legit, you can't forget we got a whole new coaching staff over here. And in the NFC East, I mean, you got 3 new coaches, and there's a lot of teams struggling. It's probably the worst division we've seen in probably 40 years. You know what I'm saying, as far as records go. So that time was needed for sure.
But you see how you guys could sit here and reminisce on how well your special teams is. We don't have no special teams, bro. I don't care about that stuff, bro. Our special teams is straight booty juice. Let me give you some numbers of how bad we were in this game. The first 3 drives, if I'm not mistaken, was it 3 drives? No, it was even like 3 drives, back to back. We started off at the 9-yard line, 6-yard line, 11-yard line. So that means on average, Carson Wentz has to do a 90-yard drive just to get a touchdown, bro. What can he do with that?
Facts. He didn't have one field position where he started after 25 yards in the whole game.
The most disappointing stat that jumps off this tape to me, fellas, we went 0-9.
Yeah, dog.
0-9. We ain't had a performance like that since I don't even know when.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, and I want to say the Giants are a terrible defense on third down. I was so surprised after the
Yeah, that was interesting.
I have no idea how.
What happened. Because I can tell you what happened. It went like this. It went like run. It went like, I think if I'm not mistaken, it was run, pass, run, pass, run, pass.
Yeah, you can't get it like that, especially when you got the good running backs.
We couldn't even snap the ball right. Everything that went wrong in that, could have went wrong for the Eagles in that game went wrong. Like,
yeah,
the ball, I remember, I think it was like 3rd and like 1 or something. We over here, Carson can't even, stand right on his feet. I think somebody stepped on his leg or something. I mean,
bad snaps all day from y'all veteran center too.
Day.
Bad snaps all day.
I tip my hats off to you guys tremendously.
And it's sad because Jason Kelce, he's a Pro Bowl center. He's the best, most consistent one we have on our line.
Yeah,
so
which is strange.
He's throwing off snaps. Oh yeah, it was that. It was.
What made no sense too? Kelce had help that game because you guys had returning starting offensive linemen. When you guys played us week 7, he was the only starting offensive lineman. And he was just fine. It kind of makes no sense.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's not comfortable. The more injury we get, we read the better. So.
Yeah, that's real. Like, the more injuries, the better they play. Like, Carson Wentz puts the team on his back. And don't forget, man, the last 4 drives y'all had in this game went turnover on downs, punt. I mean, that is a terrible way to end the game, man.
Now, I got a question for Bashir because I know Philly Notion's opinion on this, but Bashir, what do you think about Carson Wentz right now? You still on the Carson Wentz train? Are you close to jumping off? Where are you with him?
I'm Carson Wentz guy all day. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going, hop off that train just yet because this is the thing, bro. I've seen the Eagles not play worse, but I've seen the Eagles during the Giants game. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, our first possession came out the drive and we scored. That was probably the best drive we had all year. You know what I'm saying?
Second half drive. You're talking about the first.
Yeah. Our first drive, the second half, bro. That's probably the best drive we had all year. Carson Wentz was doing good. I believe they rolled him out the pocket like 2 times that drive. So I can't just get off the Carson Wentz train just now and hop on the Jalen Hurts train because to me,
no, hold up. I didn't even ask that. Jalen Hurts ain't no type of quarterback. We ain't talking about that. Jalen Hurts is not a quarterback. We're not talking about that.
Why are they bringing him in on all those 2-point conversions, bro? That is wild.
Wait, hold on. You said nobody on the Jalen Hurts train.
There ain't nobody on that train.
If you're on that train, bro, you better hop up.
Fan base, my guy. You must hear this Eagles fan base. Jalen Hurts act like they won the Super Bowl with that man already. Put in Hurts.
Really?
On everything.
Bro, Jalen
our fan base has been screaming that.
That's dope to get the perspective of people who are like really in the fan base because I'll speak from the Giants perspective. Like, I really get a good sense of how the fans feel about the Giants because I'm so involved in this network, but you don't really see it with other teams. And it's good to hear that. I respect that. That y'all, a lot of y'all recognizing the fans talking that, but that definitely wouldn't be the right move. I respect that you're trying to stick with Carson Wentz.
So, Bashir, before you continue with your Carson Wentz thing, I just want to know, you think Hurts is trash, right?
I don't think he's trash. I just think if you was to take Jalen Hurts off this team and put him at a different starting job, I believe he'll do. I believe he'll be better. I just don't.
Hey, no way.
Bro,
Jalen Hurts is not doing good anywhere, bro.
You can put Joe Montana in his prime in this system, and we are still going to be trash.
I caught Jalen Hurts trash too, bro. I can't sit here and lie. I caught that man straight trash. But I feel like after seeing how he's been, he's limited, bro. Like, we can't say he's that trash if he haven't been used his full potential yet. That's what I said.
The sample size is small. I definitely feel you.
It's very small. So I believe if we send him to a team like Jacksonville or like who else they need a quarterback like Tennessee, although they're doing pretty good, like just send him to a team where I feel like he could get the best of himself. Jalen Hurts could be a good quarterback in this league, bro.
Well, why do y'all think they drafted Jalen Hurts? Do you think that they truly drafted him to be the guy after Carson Wentz, or do you think they drafted him to kind of be what they're trying to show you on these 2-point conversions, like what's homie from the Saints that be coming in, Taysom Hill, like that kind of vibe?
If you ask me, bro, go ahead, Notion, go ahead.
No, I mean, if I'm gonna give just a quick take on that, honestly, I think the organization honestly was being too cute. Honestly, I think they kind of perceived that Dallas eventually probably would have picked up, Jalen Hurts. So I don't know if that was a little snug move because it made no sense to pick him in the second round. But at the same time, look, just knowing this Eagles culture, they value themselves in having a backup quarterback. Now, I can't explain this second round pick. I think everybody in Eagle land is like, why did we pick a quarterback with the second round pick? But again, hey, listen, when we saw Josh McCown, in the playoffs last year, and we pretty much it was our quarterback play that playoff game. I mean, Carson got knocked out of the playoffs from a dirty hit. McCown had to try to drive us. McCown ain't get it done. Let's just go put it out there. So this team took priority to get a quarterback. Again, it makes no sense to get it in the second round, but I put it on this team values having something, and plus, of course, the way Carson's been, I mean, it's questionable. He hasn't been healthy, so we needed some kind of an insurance policy.
Yeah.
Bro, if you ask me, bro, they did it for two reasons. One, so Dallas won't get him. And two, they really banked on Carson Wentz getting hurt. Like, I firmly believe that they really thought Carson Wentz was going to get hurt. So let's just take Jalen Hurts because he's like the fourth best quarterback. I believe that was on the board. You know what I'm saying? If you ask me, I wouldn't have done it, not a day in my life. But I could see why they thought that, although it was a dumb idea. I still can't get my hand on really why they tried to draft him, but it's still like you can't say I'm gonna make Jalen Hurts be like Taysom Hill because Taysom Hill didn't even get drafted. Like I'm saying, that man was a wide receiver, linebacker, quarterback, running back. He's anything. So he's not
he could do it all.
You know what I'm saying? So he can't be like Taysom Hill because Jalen Hurts said it himself. He's not going to be running back. He want to be a quarterback. So I mean, unless you really thought that you want to, implement him into this offense, that's cool. But I mean, what's the best part of you just bringing them on for what, like 2-point conversions and that them not working?
In some predictable situations too, man. Like it's like when he comes in, it's like he about to try to run some little run down the line option and try to run it in. It's very predictable.
Yeah, it's predictable as hell. So I got a question for y'all. Okay, so let's just say, right, because I firmly believe that the Philadelphia chicken salad sandwiches have 5 hot ass L's on the way. Okay, 5 of them. Count them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Y'all got 5 hot L's. Okay,
what happened?
I think y'all got 5 hot L's on the way over the course of the next 5 weeks. Here's my question. Hypothetically, okay, let's say y'all do lose all 5 of these games, right? And let's say you guys end the season. Let's say you guys end the season terribly, right? Do you keep Dougie P or do you get rid of him?
I don't fire him. I just force him to get an OC. Now, if he don't do that, he can walk out the door himself. You know what I'm saying? He can walk out the door. I'll drive him to the airport. I got a license. You know what I'm saying? He could go. I'll drive him. But it's either you get an offensive coordinator or you got to go, my guy, because you can't call plays. Like, I got nothing against Doug Peterson personally, bro. He just can't call plays. Like, seriously.
Hey, I'm in the same boat. Hey, it's going to come down to Doug because, that question would need to be answered. Are you getting a true offensive coordinator up in here? Because if your answer is no, I want to keep calling plays, pack your bags, Doug. It's time to go because this ain't working.
Yeah, you can go, so, bro. Like, I'm tired of living that 2017 stuff, bro.
I want to ask y'all this. I want to ask you and Notion this because I think I've asked it to Pest before. Do y'all think that 2017 championship was a fluke?
Absolutely not. Now, let me take that, Bashir. Absolutely not. I don't think it was a fluke. I think, listen, we had a strong defense that year. Again, yes, some magic happened, but we played as a team. One of the things that we lack seriously this year, which definitely we can all see, is we ain't got no leadership, right? That year we won that Super Bowl. We had Malcolm Jenkins back there in the back. Like, we had some voices, that could rally this team together. Now that this ship is falling off right now, we ain't got no kind of leaders to step up and bring this team in. So no, I don't think 2017 was a fluke.
Yes. Sorry.
I don't think it was a fluke, but at the same time, like, what we seeing right now, this ain't nowhere that kind of situation. But that year wasn't a fluke, brother. They took
the reason they came up is because Bashir brings up a great point. A lot of people in Eagles land, they still living off of that 2017 title, and they should not be. It's already been way past time to move on.
It's old, bro.
I like this question right here.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Pack your bags.
You getting rid of Howie?
I'm not getting rid of Howie. However, here.
Listen, I'm not getting rid of Howie. What I'm doing is this. Howie, you not drafting. You cannot evaluate talent. Just do contracts, bro. And if you say, but I'm a GM, then go the hell on. I don't care. Listen, bro, I'm trying to get to a Super Bowl, bro. If it means sacrificing Doug Peterson and Howie Roseman, it got to be that, bro. Because like I said, bro, the end game for me is a Super Bowl. Whether you like it or not, you could go. You know what I'm saying? And to answer your question, no. Why would you think it's a fluke for our Super Bowl, bro? Come on.
I just want to say, Bashir, before Philly Notion took it, Bashir was looking up and thinking for a second. I'm gonna just point that
I
out.
take that as disrespect because no, I was
You
thinking
said a lot of
about,
words right now. I don't understand, so I'm gonna take it as disrespect.
I think that's disrespect because listen, I think that's disrespect because we had the number 1 rushing attack, and I believe we had the number 2 defense, if I'm not mistaken. And number 1 was Vikings, and we hung up 38 on them. So it was nothing about no fluke. You know what I'm saying? I just believe with the how the way we was calling plays with Frank Wright and the way the offense was, we were just together, bro. I believe it was just our year, and it just happened. Now, if you say.
I don't know if y'all would have beat the Saints though. I don't know if y'all would have beat the Saints though. If it was the Saints,
artists, they're tokers. Come on now.
He right about that.
Yeah,
Come on now.
pretty right about that.
they do choke.
They do choke, bro.
Listen, you talking about Father Elves.
That Saints team was nasty. I don't know if I would have been able to beat that Saints team. I'm just being real. I'm not even being a hater. I'm just calling
the Houston Rockets of the NFL.
Yeah, I'm digging that. I'm digging that.
Listen, the Saints, you say we got 5 L's running up. I see probably 4, but I think we can beat the Saints. Number 1.
That's an honest assessment right there. I was gonna say the same thing. I see probably 4.
They stepping out that dome, bro. They stepping out that dome. They're gonna be what? It's December in Philly. It's gonna be freezing. Trust me, I live.
It's gonna be cold as hell. Yeah, it's gonna be cold as hell.
And the Saints this year, in my opinion, are not it, bro.
Winston, a turnover machine at that quarterback position. Put pressure on him.
I mean, I don't know, man. Wait. Hold on a second. Because
I got the Saints taking them out.
You got to put some respect on Sean Payton's name. They went undefeated with Teddy Bridgewater. Okay, they can win games. They can win games with Jameis Winston. You got to put some respect on.
I never said that. I'm just saying.
You said you're going to be facing Jameis Winston.
I know Jameis Winston.
Listen, y'all don't know what Sean Payton coach Jameis Winston looks like. I'm just saying.
I know Jameis Winston. I know him.
All right.
I know Jameis Winston, bro.
Bro, he says he know him, bro.
If I'm not mistaken, didn't he go to Florida, right?
FSU, yeah, FSU.
Yeah, he went to FSU.
Yeah, bro. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I know a little Jameis Winston here and there, bro. You put pressure on him, bro. He could cough it up. And I'm not banking on him turning it over, but I'm just saying it is what it is.
But y'all gonna put pressure against wait, y'all. But y'all gonna put pressure against one of the best offensive lines in the NFL right now in that Saints offense. That Saints offensive line is nasty. Y'all wasn't putting away all the timeout because y'all wasn't putting that much pressure on the Giants' O-line, and the Giants' O-line has been asked, and it's proof because our damn offensive line coach got fired this morning.
First of all, don't act like your offensive line is trash. Just call it is. Your whole team is ass. You know what I'm saying? Just call it is. You know what I'm saying? Look, your whole team sucks.
There you go.
No. So
I thought the cap off was last week.
I gotta say, listen, I still got the Saints. I got other weakness things.
Now, what Bashir's trying to tell y'all, let me break this down real quick just for y'all in a simple term, right? Again, hey, we already know we congratulated y'all when we came up in here. Congrats on y'all's win, you know. But hey, gang, we ain't gonna act like we ain't run up an 8-game streak. We ain't gonna act like, hey, even a listen, check
so
this
you're
out.
still living in the past. You're still living in the past, bro.
A blind squirrel can find a nut occasionally. So I'm just gonna let y'all know. Hey, listen, y'all handed y'all's business.
Do you see this? Do you see this? You can't see it because you can't see us,
bro. Listen, bro. We gave y'all the props for beating us. Why can't y'all accept the fact that we beat y'all too? I'm confused.
Because we just established. Wait. I got you. I'll answer this one.
It was a Super Bowl game, like
Philly Notion. I'll answer this one. We just established the Eagles need to stop living in the past. Stop living in the past. Stop living on that 8-game win streak.
It's a new day. It's a new day.
I'm talking about this year. We did beat y'all this year. We beat y'all this year. Y'all beat us.
Hey, but one thing that's a fact. Listen, as garbage as this whole division is, the Eagles still control their own destiny. They still sitting on top of this divivision.
Yo, that tie is really going to work out in our favor.
Row of opponents on the way.
That tie is going to work out in our favor.
It's trash. All the way trash.
Y'all might be, you know what?
I think they could beat the Browns.
I'm going to back off my take on the Browns, okay? I'm going to back off my take on the Browns because
y'all can beat the Browns. Come on,
oh yeah, we could beat the Browns.
Y'all can beat the Browns.
I said a few weeks ago that the Browns was going to mop both of us up. I'm going to back off of that because we may be able to beat that team.
Bro, the Texans played them to 10-7, bro. we
Yeah.
could probably we
The
have.
Texans
I
are garbage.
had us beating the Browns coming into the season because I said,
Hey! Hey, okay, so Fallen One is up in here. He's talking his fucking talk right now. What's going on, Fallen? All right, Fallen's talking his fucking talk because he's a nasty, dirty, stinking ass Pittsburgh Steelers fan. So he wants to talk about the fact that his team is undefeated.
Oh, don't get me started on the Steelers.
The Pittsburgh are the most
They ain't been
fake
impressive.
9-0 team ever, bro.
Because now we all about to gang up on that ass, Fallen. You have been the factor that has brought us together, Fallen. You've brought us together.
Steelers are not good.
Y'all ain't beat nobody, including us. Y'all ain't beat nobody yet.
We could have beat y'all. We could have beat them.
Y'all ain't beat nobody yet.
Bro, they needed the
Steelers are
reps.
postseason hype. They about to go
Bro,
into the season or to
They
the
needed
playoffs.
the reps to beat the Ben DiNucci Cowboys, bro.
Hell,
That's true.
Facts.
That's true.
hey yo,
They got one decent win on the whole schedule against the Ravens. You look at all the other teams. You got Broncos, Texans, Giants, Cowboys, Eagles, and there's one. Oh, Titans. Come on,
And Giants.
Oh, I put the Giants on there. And the Giants played them well week 1. Don't forget it. And that's when we were not striding. If the Giants would play this Pittsburgh Steelers right now, I think you see a different outcome, a lot closer of a game.
Hey yo, Fallen, your favorite football team ass.
You said
Yep.
what? You said what?
Fallen's favorite football team is ass.
I think Pittsburgh is a good team, but you don't want that fan base to get too hype, get into the playoffs, and y'all lose first round. So they need to improve if they want to try to go far in the playoffs.
I salute the Steelers on. They also have a great coach. Tomlin got them boys. Listen, I wish we had a Tomlin type of a coach right now.
Hold on.
Yeah, he's top 5 in the league.
Mike Tomlin is the truth. I love him, man. He's a great.
got them boys playing.
Now we got to put some respect on Mike Tomlin lane because people were saying he was lying when he said, if I had my quarterback, I'd have been in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He got his quarterback there undefeated. So they were saying you got to put some respect on that man's name.
And they was 8-8 with Mason Rudolph and Duck, whatever his name is. He could put anybody back there quarterback and still win games because Pittsburgh Steelers got a culture thing going on over there, kind of like the Patriots do, where it's like they can win games with whoever.
Yeah.
They said, if I'm not mistaken, he said he never had a losing season, I believe. I don't think he never had one.
Yeah, that sound right.
Yeah, no, Mike Tomlin never had a losing season.
I
bro.
Never had a losing season. That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, that's real.
On Mike Tomlin's name. He's a great head coach. He's a great head coach, man. And
Fallen said he realistic too. He said they got a lot of work to do.
No, we capping. Fallen is family. Fallen is a co-owner of the PTA Sports Madden Roundtable, which, by the way, Fallen, we are behind several Madden Roundtables, and we got to catch up, my guy. So we got to make that happen. So we can get these roundtables back in rotation. Okay, so listen, because I know that. Do you want me to put this on the screen?
Yeah, put it on the screen.
This is embarrassing.
Make it big. Y'all really believe a report that said Joe Judge lost this? Look at this man, Joe Judge, when he was playing football, bro.
I seen that on Twitter.
Which one is Joe Judge?
He's the one holding him up.
Everybody up.
He's holding them up.
Oh man, that's what he's doing with the Giants right now in this personnel.
Yeah,
All right, bro.
All right, we're gonna get rid of that.
That's fire.
So here's the deal, because I know that Coach has to get ready for the Young Gun podcast. I know that Philly Notion's got some stuff that's going on here.
Don't do it, bro.
So
Don't worry.
So we gonna get ready to wrap this bad boy up. First and foremost, I want to say thank you to the 4 of you for coming and hanging out, man. This is actually officially the most people that we have had on stream at once on PTA Sports Live. So this is a milestone right here. PTA Sports Live episode 21 was the biggest cast of characters that we've had. So I greatly appreciate y'all for coming in and hanging out with me and talk a little bit of smack about the Eagles, talk a little bit of smack about the Giants, talking some truth about the Eagles and some truth about the Giants. This has been a fantastic time. And what I want to do is we're going to just go in order: Awkward, Notion, Hub, Bashir. I'm going to give each of y'all the floor, and then we're going to wrap this bad boy up. So, Authentic, man, please tell everybody where they can find you, where they can get information about you, and tell everybody why they should come and subscribe to you right now.
Definitely. So for those that don't know, I'm a producer and an artist. I go by the name of Authentic. So just if you want to look up some of the music, definitely check me out. It's just Authentic. I'm on all DSPs out there. I do a NFC East based podcast with two Washington football team / Redskins fans that I grew up with here in Washington, D.C. And we do those Tuesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern time. We do them Thursdays at 7 p.m. Eastern time, and then Sunday mornings at 11 a.m. Eastern time. And yeah, definitely want to get y'all all on the show. The only person I'm not subscribed to is Bashir, so I definitely got to make sure I get Bashir's channel. I want to definitely check you out. I like the young bull. I love seeing the takes from the younger people because these older dudes on ESPN and all that stuff, they're giving you them vanilla wash takes. I like that raw, uncut vibe you brought to the table today. That's really dope. But yeah, for those that want to check me out, it's just Authentic, the way I spell it right there, Authentic and the Beard. And I produce that show, and I'm also a part of that show, 1/3 of that.
Awesome. Thank you very much, Authentic. Philly Notion.
Hey, you already know, fellas. Hey, first and foremost, thank each and every one of y'all fellas on here on this stream. Again, hey, I always have fun anytime I link up with any one of y'all. So, definitely, hey, y'all give amazing, great, giant content creations. Keep doing what y'all doing because y'all definitely look. Again, salute on this game. I had to come up here. It's been a tough week. It feels like this one of them weeks. Gang, I ain't gonna lie. I'm ready for Sunday to get here because I need to see some change. This whole week has been terrible to go ahead and eat this humble pie, but y'all deserve it, Giants Nation. Y'all broke the streak. So it is what it is. Yes, sir. To my guy, Bradley, I saw you in the chat. My team is straight trash right now. We going to recognize and humble that. So, hey, listen, check me out, Philly Notion. I'm going to keep it a straight 100 with my team. Of course, hey, I'm going to keep my eye on y'all Giants too, because if y'all start declining looking like trash, you know you want to see me in your box, brother. You already know. Hey, listen. Hey, I want y'all, everybody go ahead and, make sure y'all have a wonderful, safe evening. Hey, the Eagles, yeah, we look like juice right now, but at the same time, we still got a championship pedigree that we can turn this thing around. So I still believe it. Gang, keep the faith, Eagle Nation, because we still got this. Everybody have a good night. And until next time, y'all know what it is. Gonna keep the notion.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Push with the hub. Floor is yours.
All right, man. Shout out to everybody in here. Authentic for coming on. I should be on his podcast tomorrow at 7. If everything breaks right, Philly Notion, one of the best Eagles YouTubers out there. And I see Bashir went and got his ring as well.
Hey, Bashir, that's your first one, right?
It's our first and only, bro.
Hey, you see that banner? You see that banner in the back? You see them 4?
Listen, bro, all I'm gonna say is the Giants we don't necessarily win, but we go to a Super Bowl each decade, all right? For the past 4 or 5 decades, we go to a Super Bowl, all right? So be on the lookout for number 5. But shout out to the chat, man. Love coming on here, love coming on with Pest. And I see Logan saying, am I gonna be on the Young Guns? Logan, I created the Young Guns. Of course I'm gonna be on there, bro. The question is, Kid Blue messaged me. He's like, he's having some camera issues. So I don't know what's happening, but hopefully he gets started soon because it's already past 9:30.
All right, cool. And then the young bull. There is a legit reason why this young man is on the camera. Is on cam. Because when we did our little get together on Philly Notion channel, he was chomping at the bit to get up in here, man, and talk. And I love that energy. So I had to have him come onto the show. So we can actually showcase this young man. He's got a great channel. I am checking out. I've been a subscriber to it since we first met, and he's, man. This is a young man that's going to come up. So Bashir, man, the floor is yours. Tell everybody where they can find you, how they can get at you, and why they should come and check you out.
Listen, man, you know what it is, man. It's your boy Bashir Rangu back at it again. And you girls, you know you grow. Listen, bro, you want to chill, want to vibe, be sure to hit that subscribe. You know what I'm saying? There'll be no altercation if you punch that notification. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I got some rhymes too, Authentic.
Hey, that's what's up.
Hey,
I just subbed up, bro. I'm looking forward to seeing your content, man.
Yeah, man, I appreciate you, bro. Listen, man, you can check me out at Bashir Rangu, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just a young boy with a camera, got a perspective on the Eagles. You know what I'm saying? The NFC East leading division winner. You know what I'm saying?
Sneaky, you sneaky.
Speak it up in there. All right, that's what's up. So listen, y'all, please go and show all of these fine gentlemen all the support that you can. We always really appreciate y'all spending an hour with us every week. Just giving us your time, right? Because we are nothing without y'all. If we don't have people watching us, then we're just kind of talking into the void. So thank you to everyone who came and hung out with us today. Greatly appreciate y'all. Here's your homework.
Thank you, Pest.
Here's your homework assignment to all those who are watching. Okay, I need y'all to go into a video that has nothing to do with football, Giants, Eagles, none of that, and tell them that one of the 5 gentlemen here sent you. Okay, be great to each other, be excellent to each other, and make sure you subscribe to your boy on Twitch. All right, because I got some cooking over there with the Giants teams that I'm running. So with all that being said, thank you.
Hold on, can I say one thing?
Yo, yeah, what's up?
Yeah, Authentic. You said your podcast is on Thursdays at 7.
Yeah, Tuesdays and Thursdays at 7 p.m. Yep.
I definitely will slide on if you give me the link tomorrow. I ain't doing nothing, bro.
That's what's up, man. So, are you on Twitter as well?
Yes, sir.
What's your Twitter right now, just so I can follow you right now?
My name.
Just Bashir Randall?
It's his name.
Okay, I'm gonna follow you right now, and then I'll DM you and we'll chop it up and get you on, bro.
All right, bro. Say no more.
Yeah, okay. All right. And Bashir, just hang out, man, because we'll probably do a little bit of backstage, a little bit of backstage gum moving after this is all said and done. This is a tradition here. So with all that being said, y'all, appreciate y'all guys for hanging out with us tonight. Hope everybody has a great rest of your evening. I hope your football team doesn't lose this weekend. There's a guarantee that there's one team that's not going to lose this weekend, and it is the Eagles. And it ain't the Eagles. It's us because we're not playing. It's us because we're not playing. So with all that being said, we'll get up with you guys later. Y'all take care, y'all. Deuces.
Peace, y'all.
Man.